I'm Andy Rowland. I'm standing outside St Mary Abbots Church in Kensington on All Saints' Day, a very appropriate time and place to be talking about what's wrong with death. I've been watching the BBC police drama Blue Lights. In episode 2, policewoman Aisling is trying to keep a young man alive who suffered a terrible car crash by talking to him and eventually by praying with him using the rosary. While she's doing that, he dies. Her colleagues were appalled that she should have had the experience of such a traumatic event. No, she said, actually, it was beautiful. There is a question, of course, which death raises: is there anything beyond? I've known 3 people personally who have died and come back to life and have thereafter had no fear of death at all. One was a soldier during the Second World War, one was a woman who went through the windscreen of her car, and one was a man who was crushed by a forklift truck. On grass, not on concrete, otherwise he wouldn't have come back. In my book, The Church Has a Past, Has It Got a Future?, I have a chapter called Death, etc., in which I look at evidence. Now, I am a retired priest, but I like facts and I like evidence. And one fact, which I got from the Scientific American, is that 10% of people who have cardiac arrest in hospital, i.e. died, have near-death experiences. That's quite a lot. Of course, the explanation could be they're suffering from oxygen shortage in the brain. I also look at a book called At Heaven's Door, which records experiences of shared death experiences of people who are alive and who do part of the transition way, in some visionary way, with a person who is dying. And they all have extremely positive experiences. One of them was talking to a doctor about this, and he got up from his chair, closed the consulting room door, and then admitted that when he was an intern, he was watching over a young man who died in the A&E, and he saw the spirit rise from the body. He was too embarrassed to tell this to anybody else. Why are we, as a culture, so scared about the idea that this may not be all that there is? I'm going to end with the way my chapter ends, which is a quote from The Economist. There's an obituary they did on Peter Fenwick, a British neuropsychologist who did 300 studies of near-death experiences. The obituary ends like this: his field of interest, controversial as it remained, filled him with joy and curiosity. Whatever was to come next, beyond the body, he knew it would be wonderful. He could hardly wait. God bless.